In this video, I'm going to analyze the mobile phones Google search result. This is the google.co.uk results, and I'm going to pick one site from it. So I've searched mobile phones in Google, and the 7th result is E2Save. So it's doing okay in google.co.uk. In google.com, it's on page 2 of the results at number 12. So it's the 12th result for mobile phone. I mean, mobile phones isn't an easy SERP, so to be number 12 in google.com is quite good. And to be number 7 in google.co.uk is quite good as well. Now the site looks like this. Standard sort of stuff. I have no idea who E2 Save mobiles are. It's the first time I've seen the website. So I've got no affiliation with it or anything like that. It's just I had a good look at it and found that there's some nice SEO mistakes to discuss. So right, let's go through it. Just looking at it at the first. Right, it's old school analysis, SEO analysis this. So we've got here, that looks like an image. We'll have to check if it's got alternate text. Delivery, that's text. It's alright, I suppose. Doesn't exactly scream mobile phones. Help, another link, that's not exactly great anchor text. My account, another one, not great anchor text. Cashback, ooh, not exactly ideal. Your basket, terrible. And then we've got these ones. I've got lots of links under here. See what we've got. Upgrades. Apple iPhone, that's good. That's some good SEO. Anchor text. BlackBerry, Sony, HTC, etc. Yep, that's all good. Yep, all these are good. Mobile networks. Reasons to upgrade. Upgrade okay, but reasons not so much. Monthly costs. Do people search for 0 to £10 per month? I very much doubt it. But still. What have we got here? Latest deals. Super fast 4G. Yep, that's not bad. Apple iPhone. Yep, these are all good. So all these look pretty good. Refurbished phones is a good SERP. Free gifts with mobile phones. See, that's a really good anchor text because you've got free mobile phones, gifts. It's the sort of stuff people search for. But special offers is lacking. It should be something like mobile phone special offers or something relevant. I mean, super fast 4G is okay, but it could be super fast 4G mobile phones or super fast 4G phones or super fast 4G cell phones. Something relevant to where that page goes. And looking at the URL where it goes under mobile phones. So presumably it's selling mobile phones. Let's have a look at it. And let's just slow load. So what's the text? So the actual title of it, so this is the title tag, is 4G phone contracts on O2, Vodafone and EE catch-up. So they've optimized the title for 4G phone contracts on O2, etc. And the link was, which I've now lost, Superfast 4G. Well, it doesn't make a great deal of sense. Did it go to the right page? Yes. So the link doesn't really cover what this page is really about. But anyway, so we'll look at other stuff. Latest deals, pay monthly, pay as you go. Again, BlackBerry, I mean, they're okay words, but they're missing mobile phones out. Again here, should be mobile phone network. Because you're just putting one word in there, which is okay, but not ideal. SIM only, pay monthly, SIM only. See, the text is a bit longer. This is better. Accessories. Again, it should be, if it's about accessories, the anchor text should be Apple iPhone 5 accessories. Ideally. I mean, you can't always do that because of the amount of space it takes up. Tablets, it's the same sort of thing. Okay-ish, but not great. I wonder if they've no-followed them. I bet they have. Right, let's see. Scroll down a bit further. We've got an ad sort of thing. I guess that's some kind of image. Oh, we've got a slider of some sort. Learn more. I wonder if that's text. So, anchor text is a price. That's terrible. And the hover over says, buy the Sony Xperia Z Black. That would be the ideal anchor text. Let's jump into the source. because that's where you see the big sort of mistakes. All right. So let's go from the top. Title: mobile phones, cheap contract phones, mobile deals and SIMs. See, a bit long. If they cut this down a bit, maybe dropped mobile deals and SIMs and E2 save, because Google will add that once it realizes where the site is, so you don't really need that little bit. It may do better for mobile phones, and they're doing okay. Number 7 in .co.uk and number 12 in .com. So shorter than this a little bit could push them up a couple of places. The difficulty is in not knowing what the SERPs are doing for these, because they might be doing better in cheap contract phones. So if we remove cheap contract phones and concentrated on mobile phones, you could lose the cheap contract phone SERP, because I didn't check to see if they had that. And likewise with mobile deals, etc. Everything you remove, you lose SEO relevance to. Everything you add, you make it harder for the others. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if we count the hand, 10 words. So each one of these words gets a tenth of the SEO benefit. You've got mobile twice, so it's got more benefit. You've got phones twice. So we only counted the unique words. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each one of these words gets 1/8 of the benefit. With the one at the front, probably getting a little bit more benefit than the rest. But if we cut it down a bit, the mobile phone SERP could do better. Anyway, the keywords. Total waste of time. The meta tag keywords is completely ignored by Google. So this does nothing. Total waste. Description is important, but it has no ranking value. So you should use it as an advert. And does this read as an advert? Free mobile phone deals on the best smartphone from Apple, Samsung or HTC. Yes, kind of advert-like. They seem to have tried to put a few keywords in there, but still, it's ad-like. I wonder if they've kept it below 160 characters. Where was that search again? See if they used it. Free mobile phone deals on the best smartphones from Apple. Yep. Samsung HTC competitive upgrade deals. Free gifts range in the UK. Was that the text? Lost where I was. Yes, it is, I believe, what they used, but it got cut off there. So that would be around about the 160 character mark. So free mobile phones and the largest free gift range in the UK from. So it's been cut off there. Which means if they wanted from E2 save, they would need to reduce this down to 160 characters. Right, let's move on. The rest. Meta name abstract, pointless. Rating, probably pointless. Language, English, these are all pointless. They have no ranking value. Copyright. Oh, we've got a robots index follow. That's the default. So if you put a meta name robots tag there, that you put index follow, it's completely waste of time. That's what the default behavior is, so don't do it. MS validate, that would be for Bing webmaster type tools service. With that, once you've validated a site, you don't need that anymore, you can delete it. And Google site verification, same thing. Once you've validated a site, you can delete that. So those 2 lines of code have done their job, now they should be deleted. I mean, me personally, I would delete probably all that. Canonical, that's good. Yep, links to the home page, that's as it should be. This is not important. Favorite icon, yep, that's okay. Some CSS stuff. Yep, needed to style the thing. And a bunch of JavaScript files. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good. That could be reduced down. And then more inline JavaScript. Wonderful. A lot of inline JavaScript with CS and some CSS. And some more inline JavaScript. Oh no, that's another link. There's a lot of JavaScript. That's going to have a problem with performance because it's going to mean a lot of calls to download all that stuff. And that's the end of the head. Now we go to the body. Class, website, I don't mean anything. I don't mean anything. Let's see. Ooh, the first link, let's see what we've got. It's a logo. So it's that will be that logo in the corner. This one. This is important because it's the first link to home. This should have some kind of relevant text for the alternate text. And what have we got? Alternate text equals space logo. That could not be worse. Oh, it could be worse. It could be click here. That should be something like mobile phones. They had just the phrase mobile phones there. It would help a lot with the that mobile phone SERP. See, that's ignored. That's ignored. Telephone number, not a problem. Again, another telephone number stuff, not a problem. Quick links. Now I've got more links now. Oops, bugger, pushed the wrong button. I'm supposed to click that. So delivery, and we have got the anchor text for it is delivery. That's not ideal. That should be something like mobile phones delivery. I guess that's one of the links. Yeah, that's the link there. So these are all these links which haven't got exactly great anchor text. That could be better optimized anchor text. So we've got lots of this, I guess. Yeah, delivery, help, login, cashback, basket. Let's jump down to anything interesting. So make. So where is that on this? Ah, here we are. So that's them links. Make. So this is the menu at the top. Yeah, some weird span thing here. That looks like the sort of stuff you get with the what you see is what you get type editor, like front page or something like that, where they've added something in by mistake and not deleted it, because that presumably doesn't do anything, because it's just two empty tags, so that shouldn't really be there, it should be deleted. Ooh, we've also got a bracket there, which also, then a gap there, which also suggests this is built with the what you see is what you get type editor, because normally you'd find something like class or ID in there that to style these links. So whoever made this doesn't know what they're doing in terms of SEO. And then we're a nice H2 header there. Do you see that? Make. That's not very well done SEO wise. Have we got any other headers higher up? Is that the first header? H2? Let's see. I think so. Normally when analysing this sort of stuff, I wouldn't be doing it this way. This is old school. I'm just going through the code and finding mistakes as you go along. Use tools to find them. So let's see. So lots of spans, all waste of time. That probably needs deleting unless they're using it for spacing it out or something like that. Let's jump through all this. Not particularly great anchor text. Should be orange networks or phone networks or something like that, or orange contracts. Monthly, another H2. It's pretty much wasted. Headers are important. And we've got a H2 there that, well, multiple H2s that don't do anything really. Got make, network. Network's okay because that's a part of various mobile phone SERPs. I suppose monthly cost might be part of some SERPs. I'll particularly put it on a H2 that's probably site-wide. Are they site-wide? Let's have a look. That's the phone. Yeah, it looks like they've got this. All these links site-wide, so all them H2s are on every single page. So that's not good. See, latest deals. That links to home basically, because it's got that sharp sign there. It's pretty much linking back to home, and so that's telling Google that the home page is relevant for the phrase latest deals. That's probably not what they intended. Another H2, latest deals. Terrible. Pay monthly, make. Have we repeated this? That was make. We saw make before. Make. We've got make twice. We've got a double. Ah. Oh, it's make again. Oh, that is a lot of H2s if they've done that all the way along. So going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 H2 headers there. Wow. That serve very little. Let's confirm that. With a search, it'll tell us how many there are. 58, divide that by 2, so there's about 30-ish, 29. So H2 has been used 29 times. Not good. I wonder if they put a H1 in. 3. Why would there be 3? Why have we got an odd number? It should be. It should not be odd. Ah, it's a style. That's okay. It's got some inline style in that says H1 is a particular colour. So what we've got for the H1: mobile phone deals, best deals on latest mobile phones and smartphones. It's all right. It's a bit on the long side, but acceptable. Let's go back to the top. Right, H2 televisions, consoles. These H2s are terrible. In the H3s, we have got 18 H3s. Some of it's CSS. Special offers, again, not that great. Mobile phone blog, see, that's not too bad. Though, if it's going to be site-wide, maybe not. Twitter. Not good at all. Followers on Twitter. Why is that in a H3? Doesn't make sense. Let's see what they've done for the links on nofollow. Let's have a look how many of them's got, because nearly every site uses nofollow. We have got 20 uses of nofollow. Great. So that means there are 20 links that don't count by Google. So all these links that have been added, everything that's got nofollow, are non-existent to Google. But what's more, the links that are there are deleting the link benefit. So that's terrible. So what have we got in there? Is that part of script? Ooh, hidden links. Here, customer opinions. So what have we got here? So that's some kind of tracking script. And they've added a no-follow. They've added a little list, I suppose. They've no-followed it, which means they're not stealing link benefit, but it is deleting link benefits. It's all no-follow links, delete link benefit. We would like your feedback. Please fill in our survey. And that's a no script. So that's when JavaScript is turned off. You see that link. Let's see what else we've got in the no-follow ones. Let's go down. All right. Has that been hidden? What is that? Ah, it's Internet Explorer 6. Is that supposed to be? Yeah, I think that only shows when Internet Explorer 6 is shown. But still, Google will load it all and count it all. It's terribly optimized. So all these links are wasting link benefit. Who forgot it? Upgrade to Google Chrome, upgrade to Firefox. They should not be in here, they should all be deleted. What else we got? A link to Twitter, to a status. Now the problem with this is, this will be going to their Twitter account, which ideally you wouldn't want to waste link benefit to, which is why they're using no-follow. But no-follow deletes the link benefit, so the site's damaged anyway. Now since they presumably own this Twitter account, it would make more sense to remove the no-follow link, this bit, the rel equals no-follow, and just let the link benefit pass, because it's deleting it anyway. What else have we got here? More Twitter, yeah, Twitter. So again, all these no-follows should be removed, or something should be done so that this doesn't pass link benefit. They could turn them into JavaScript links, for example. Let's see what else we got. What's that one? Oh, that's been commented out. So because it's between this bit here and here, it doesn't exist. It's invisible to Google. Google ignores that. It's just commenting, so it doesn't matter. What have we got here? Jobs. They've no followed their links to careers. So they don't want SEO benefit to be passed to people looking for careers with them. And it's a page on their own site. But again, no follow deletes link benefit, so that should be removed since it's just wasting link benefit. You might as well send it through to the careers page and then have the careers page linked to other pages and at least recycle some of that link benefit. Again, another one. Our charity work. So they don't want link benefit wasted on their charity work, but again, they're wasting it because no follow deletes it. Recycling. Whoever did this really thought it through, thought, well, we want people to work for us, but we're not bothered about sending link benefit to careers page. We do charity work, but we don't want it to be promoted particularly well. And recycling is secondary because, you know, it's not important to our main aim, so let's no follow it. That's very funny. Trading's okay though. We want to send link benefit to tradings. YouTube. Again, like Twitter, the no follow is wasting the link benefit, and since they own the YouTube account, E2Vids, that no follow should be removed. And we've got the same with another Twitter link and a Facebook link, same argument. Since the no follow deletes the SEO benefit, you might as well not have it, and might as well send that link benefit to them. Google Plus. Now they've used that to link their Google Plus account to this page, so they get an image at the side and that on Google SERPs. Now you can't no follow that, otherwise Google won't count it. So they've had to not put no follow. Now you don't need this link. You can have it another way. You can have it on within the head of a page, because Google added another way to do this. So that link could be removed and not wasting the link benefit on it, and do it via the head. Let's see what else have we got. I think that's about them all. That's a lot of link benefit wasted on no follow. So that's quite bad. Right, let's dump that. Let's go and have a look at alt text. See what they put in their alt text. Normally that's bad. 35 alt text. So that would suggest there's 35 images. Not all, since we've got alt there, because it could also be not alt. I suppose if we put alt equals, that would find 34 images. We're back to the logo one. Again, that's terrible. That should be the name of the site or something, or mobile phones. See there, that's not too bad. Best iPhone deals. Is it linking to something to do with iPhones? See, it's an image about strap iPhone JPEG. I guess that's a yes. What else have we got here? Look at the next one. Best iPhone deals. We're repeating. Is that even about iPhones? Is that the same image? Don't know. That's the browser stuff. So that's the Opera browser. Click here to upgrade to Opera. Okay, they should all be deleted. Although they're part of the no follow link, so Google shouldn't index them. See, our mobile phone blogging E2 community. That's not too bad. So it's an image, so it's going to community, and they've given it our mobile phone blogging E2 community. So you've got the mobile phone phrase in there, which you've got. A lot of the other bit not so much. Maybe community, you don't really want, maybe just that. Our mobile phone community, our mobile phone blog, or mobile phone blog would probably be better. What else have we got? So, a newsletter of some sort. That's been commented out. So that's ignored. Which means we have a blank link. So by them commenting that out, that link is not visible. So we've got a newsletter sign up with some tracking script here, and then nothing as the anchor text. Originally they had an image as the anchor text, but now it's just blank. So it's got a space. so you don't see it. So it's a hidden link in effect, presumably by mistake. What they should have done was, if they didn't want it anymore, was hide the entire link or delete it. What have we got here? Blank alt text, great. So this has no, so we've got a free Nokia Lumia 520 that put a title attribute for an image, which is ignored by Google, and put nothing in the alternate text. So that text there should be there. And the same is true for presumably all of these. So that's poor SEO. Yeah, very, very poor. That's even on the wrong bit. The title equals bit should be part of the ahref part. So it should be associated with this. But again, Google doesn't count this towards ranking, so the title equals bit, even if it was done correctly, is ignored. So you've in effect got a link to a phone contract, a Sony Xperia whatever phone contract, and Google reads this as a blank link. So it doesn't know what that's about. It has no idea really. It'll have to guess. So it'll probably look at the image title. It'll probably look at the image URL file name and guess from that what it is, and that tells us it's a 0121204 Z1 pre. So it's saying 0, whatever that number is, Z1 pre, which doesn't really help much, does it? So terrible. Again, terrible, because the title, that should be in the alternate text. So what's the next one? Another image, O2, available on O2, that's okay. At least we've got O2 in there. It's not ideal alt text, but at least it's got something relevant in it. Now that's more like it. See, that's okay. That's quite good. Apple iPhone 5S 16GB gold. That would be considered relevant text to an image. I assume that image is about that. It does appear to be. And that's not a bad file name either. You've got Apple iPhone 5S 16GB gold. That's not so much good, but still, at least we've got this bit. When it comes to optimizing images, if you separate words with hyphens, Google will separate them out and it will read that image as being about Apple iPhone 5S 16GB gold listing center. And the entire URL will also take this into account, the entire lot. So this entire URL is related to this image. So it's media2, e2 save, com, product, images, Apple iPhone 5S 16GB gold listing center JPEG. Right. So continue. That's not too bad. Flip through, some of these are okay. Yeah, you could add, for example, on this one, BlackBerry Z10 Black. If that's a phone, it would be better as BlackBerry Z10 Black mobile phone or phone deal or something. Whatever it's about to offer, which is presumably that's not an ideal file name for something that's about a BlackBerry. That would be better off as a BlackBerry Z10 Black offer or something like that. Classic SEO mistakes, just full of them. Or basic stuff that's dead easy to fix just by thinking it through as you're doing it. So whoever's organising this site don't know much about SEO. And yet it's ranking quite well for mobile phone SERP. Which just goes to show you shouldn't look through a website like this one and say, well, this is how we should do SEO. Because if you went through this and looked at it, you say, oh, I should have the word delivery and help and my account as anchor text. And I should leave images with just the word logo as alternate text. And links that are deal info. I assume that's an image actually. And lots of other massive mistakes with it. What else have we got? I think I'll leave it there. I think I've trashed this website enough, SEO wise. Ooh, inline CSS. Or is it JavaScript? Or is it both? It's both. We have some inline JavaScript. So that's all this. And then some inline CSS, which is this, which is not ideal. Oh yeah, I remember I loaded the page speed analytics for this, didn't I? Page speed insights. This shows you the page speed insights for this site. And it tells you how Google measures its performance in terms of speed. And as you can see, these results are not good. For mobile, it's 60 out of 100, and for desktops, it's 69 out of 100. And this tool, which is free from Google Page Speed Insights, will give you indications of what's wrong with it and how you should fix it. So if it says here, eliminate render blocking JavaScript and CSS in above the fold content, what's that saying is it's looking for CSS files and JS files, JavaScript files, that are loaded before the main content's loaded. And you can see it's got 3 JavaScript files and 4 CSS files. Now, if they could be combined into one file or less files and loaded in the footer, that would be better. And likewise with these, if these could be reduced down to one file and ideally loaded in the footer, that would increase the speed of this site and increase its rank. I mean, 60 is bad. I mean, you should be looking at least 80 for basic sites. But this is you see this a lot on sites that aren't built particularly well. Enable compression again. This is just compressing down various files so they're smaller. So this one, for example, is a CSS file, and they're saying it could save 41 kilobytes. That's quite a lot, which is over half the size of it. This one's 83% reduction. What have they put in there? Like loads of enters and spaces and tabs or something. Must be a lot of wasted space in that one. 79 again. So you look at all that, you could, from the looks of it, you could save 100 KB download there. Probably something like that. 40, 70, yeah, over 100 KB just by minimizing the CSS files or JavaScript. Yeah, it's all CSS, which is not a difficult job to do. Any idiot can do that. Now, leverage browser caching. This is where you set an expiry date for items that's loaded. By not setting an expiry date, every time a page is loaded, it has to grab that data and reload it because it doesn't know when it expires. It should, ideally, most resources should be set to like 7 days, and these have got no expiration date, which means every time anybody visits this site, we download that image again, which is very wasteful in bandwidth, and so the user gets a worse experience. So again, this is a server setting. It's not as easy to set as some things, but once you learn how to do it, it's just a simple server setting. It says expire things after a particular time frame. What have we got here? Minify JavaScript. That's similar to the CSS problem earlier. It means that there's wasted space in the JavaScript file. That one's wasting 18 KB. And this one's wasting just a little bit. See, that one's only wasting a tiny amount. So that could be ignored. Minify CSS. Yep. Again, make it smaller. Optimize images. Only one image needs optimizing. That's quite good. Just a 20% reduction on one image, so that's quite good. It's past the rest of the rules, which will tell you. So you've got avoid redirects, minify HTML, so it means the HTML isn't too wasteful in size. Prioritize visible content, reduce server response time, so it's got a good server. And then we've got the beta. They don't use this right yet. We should do with. I've got to say, I've not been impressed with what Google's come out with this. Is that when I'll show you what it is. If it will show. Where is it? See screenshot. It says things are close together, which makes it difficult to tap. You know, it's a tiny phone. What do you expect? Let's have a look at the desktop settings. They usually tend to be similar to the mobile, but usually not quite as bad because there's more space on the screen. It'll be the same sort of results. Yep. Alright, anything else we can trash on this website? No, I think we'll leave it at that. Lots of SEO mistakes, lots of stuff that could be fixed. So I'll leave it there.